What's good, YouTube? It's Jay. We are here with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle here in the Teal Mask DLC. And as per requested by Bean, we are showcasing why Crawdaunt is hyped up. If you don't know, Crawdaunt's ability is adaptability, which is a fantastic ability. That's a whole lot of ability in that sentence. But so normally you get a same type attack bonus, aka stab of 1.5, but thanks to adaptability, that is increased to 2, which is huge, which meaning it's 2 stab types, water and dark. Its moves are gonna get like insanely boosted thanks to the ability, which is great. So we have Crab Hammer and Knockoff Aqua Jet in close combat with the choice band, with the Terra Water as well, which is like, oh man, yo, Crawdaunt's gonna be dealing massive amount of damage. The unfortunate part is that adaptability, once you Terra, whatever Terra type you are, that is what type of moves that will get boosted. So that kind of sucks because then you lose out on knockoff and stuff. But because we have Crab Hammer and Aqua Jet with Terra Water and adaptability and choice band in the rain, I think we're fine. I think we're gonna be a-okay, to be honest. So I'm very excited to use Crawdaunt here. The downside is Crawdaunt is very slow, but if you can get it in against like bulkier mons and whatnot and force your opponent to make certain decisions, like knockoff is great, Crab Hammer is great, Aqua Jet is nice to pick off things in the late game, which is, it's just great. And then close combat is there as well, just as coverage. But we're going to be clicking water and dark moves 100%, more so water moves. So I'm very excited to use Crawdaunt here. And then like I said, we are in the rain. We have Pelipper here with Drizzle with the Damp Rock, so we get a lot of turns of rain with Hurricane, Surf, Roost, and U-turn. We are Terra Ground as well. That's just in case you know, we need to get rain up or something against an electric type, and we can then be immune, which is always nice. We also are max Fizz Def as well, so this is kind of like a defensive wall, which has a longevity thanks to Roost, which is great. And then we have Garchomp here as our kind of electric immunity off rip, because it is a ground type as well, and it's nice for grass types a little bit. Granted, we are neutral, but it's still helpful with Swords Dance, Earthquake, Scale Shot, and Spikes. This is just to be like a nice little spike setter if we can, or we can just opt to kind of just set up or just click buttons. In all honesty, Garchomp looks great here as a rain partner. And then next up we have Rotom, Rotom-Mow, mind you, with Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Thunderbolt, and Will-O-Wisp with the leftovers as well. This is very nice for electric types, grass types as well. We can eat those hits, proceed to Will-O-Wisp, anything that we need to, like, you know, get like made annoying, like stuff like Gliscor and stuff like that. If we can get that burnt before the Toxic Orb, that would be fantastic. So just for that, it's just kind of nice here, kind of synergizes well with the team. And then next up we have another Rain Abuser in Barraskewda with Swift Swim, Choice Band, with Flip Turn, Liquidation, Close Combat, and Poison Jab. Terra Water, because like literally you're in the rain, you're choice banded, click Liquidation, it does a bajillion, even though it's, even for a resisted hit, it still does a lot. So that's why we have Barraskewda here. It's also like a speed demon outside of rain as well, so that's also very helpful. And then we have Iron Treads lastly, kind of like our removal here, because as you can see, we don't want Pelipper to take rocks and get chipped down like that, because that is our only rain setter. So I'm opted for Rapid Spin, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Volt Switch more so for momentum purposes, so that way we can get into Crawdaunt more often, because we have Flip Turn, Volt Switch, and U-turn. Whole team has momentum outside of Garchomp, so and of course Crawdaunt, but I wanted to be able to kind of have a lot of pivots that can help Crawdaunt get in, because that's kind of the problem, because Crawdaunt doesn't really want to take hits and wants to deal them out. So if we can get him in favorable matchups with all the momentum we have, that'll be super duper helpful. But without further ado, oh wait, if you guys want a mon to be featured or have a team suggestion down below, make sure to go ahead and comment them down below in the comments, because I will try to get to them. Of course, I ask for patience because I'm trying to get through all the requests. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the battle. And here we are with the battle. As we can see, we got some weather changes. We've got a weather war here, because they have Snow and Alola Ninetales. They have Dragapult, Milotic, Scizor, Ogerpon, Hearthflame Mask, and Young Gliscor. But unless they are Terra Gliscor, they kind of get mollywopped by Crawdaunt, because even though Milotic is indeed a water type, we can still click knockoff and stuff, and kind of save our Terra if we need to. But first turn, what do I want to lead off with? Honestly, Pelipper doesn't look too bad. The only bad part would indeed, well, actually, if they lead off with Ninetales, that's kind of good for us, because what we can do is then just switch out, because we are slower than Ninetales, our weather will go and stay up, which is kind of nice. So we'll see what they want to lead off with. If they lead off with anything, they lead off with Ogerpon, that's kind of fine actually, because we're defensive, and in the rain we don't have to worry about its fire attack too much, because we are max Fizz Def as well. They would have to swap out clearly, but I feel like we see a Milo lead maybe, or maybe even a Alola Ninetales, but we'll see here. We see Dragapult lead. Okay, makes sense. All right, cool. So Dragapult is in, Dragapult is now. If this is a special attacker, we gotta skedaddle on out of here for sure. For sure. So Rain is up, which is fantastic. What we can do is we can go on to Treads here. I think that is our best play. Because if they go for Thunderbolt, we'll be able to eat that. If they go for a Dragon move, we'll be able to eat that as well. Shadow Ball might be a little bit, I think that might be their best play in all honesty, but we'll see what we can do here. Treads comes out. We're going to see Thunderbolt. Perfect. I think what we do here is, what could they switch out into? They could go on to something like Gliscor. So I'm going to go for a knockoff here. I want to Volt Switch out, but I'm just going to go for a knockoff because then if we can get rid of this thing's Toxic Orb, that'd be huge. So we'll see what they go into. They do go into the Gliscor. Very, very nice. So we're able to get rid of this thing's Toxic Orb, which is fantastic. We don't have to worry about this thing recovering, which is great. Toxic Orb is there. Not gonna get poisoned today, buddy. So we're gonna get up out of here. And we could still go. We can make we can go into Rotom actually. Pelipper also wouldn't be too bad, in all honesty. But if they go for knockoff, I don't really want my Damp Rock to be gone. Just in case we're not able to get Crowdont in the first 8 turns. So which is looking like it's gonna be a little bit hard to do at this moment in time. So we're gonna go to Rotom here. They go for EQ or knock, I feel. They go for EQ, which is fantastic. I think what we can do now, we could fire off a Will-O-Wisp. They shouldn't go into Milotic, in all honesty. They could also go out into Ogerpon, which would be a little bit sucky, but I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here. They could also go Scizor. They opt to stay in, actually, which is great. So, cool. This thing is now burnt, which is great. I'll take it. We probably see a knockoff here, maybe even a U-turn. We'll see. Survey says, what do they go for here? Knockoff. Okay, cool. So we lose our leftovers, which is unfortunate, but we did burn this thing, which is fantastic. So I don't know what they do here. They don't EQ me. They could spam knockoff. I think what I want to do though, I think I just want to go for a Leaf Storm here, because why not get some damage on this thing. If they opt to withdraw, which they don't, we're going to Leaf Storm here. I'm not going to be able to take it out. So they are most definitely very, very speed def. They're going to be able to get up their rocks, which is a little bit annoying. So rocks, knockoff, EQ, blank. What would their last move be? I don't know. I don't know what their last move would be. If we kill this thing, what happens? What do they go into? They probably go into Ogerpon. Rocks are up, which is, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of sucky, but I think what I'm actually going to do is probably go into Treads here. Because after this burn chip plus the spin, I think we'll be fine. They probably go for a rapid spin, or they switch out here. So what I wanted to do is be able to get rocks away, because I don't want Pelipper to take that chip for no reason. They're going to go for what? Toxic. Okay, that works. That works. So it's Toxic. That's their last move. So they're going to probably die here. I don't think they switch out now. And if they do go into Pult, that's fine too on my spin. But we should be fine here. I think we should be able to kill this Gliscor with a spin from this range. If not, it's fine as well. So we're going to spin here. If they make the play into Pult, then good on them. Good on them. They do make the play into Pult. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it because we can just go for a knockoff. I assume they're choice specs. If they go for a fire move, that's fine because it is in the range. So we're going for a knockoff. But I mean, it kind of sucks because I wanted to spin, but they made a good play. They made a good play. So they go for a U-turn here. That's fine. Like I said, maybe I could have spun again, which would kind of been nice, but we're going to knock off whatever items. Maybe they're going to force me to kill the Gliscor. I mean, I still would have killed the Gliscor with the spin, but I assume they go into Gliscor here. They go into Ninetales actually, which is very interesting. Okay. So they're going to get rid of the rain, which is fine. And they're going to also get their Veil up. But the good thing is it won't be 8 turns because I assume they are Light Clay. Yeah, perfect. So it's going to be 5 turns if anything. So what I'll do here is I will opt to, I'm not Ironhead. I'm going to opt to Rapid Spin because they do go for Veil. That's fine. Okay, cool. So we're going to be able to get rid of these rocks, which is fantastic. We're going to be able to spin here finally, which is great. Cool. I think what I do now is I go for a Volt Switch. I mean, honestly, what I want to do, I could just stay in because we don't really have the best of switches into Ninetales because the Freeze Dry covers our whole team almost. So I think what I can do, I can just waste out these turns. I can go for a nice little Earthquake here. They could switch out here, which they do. If they go into Gliscor, that's fine. Like we're just gonna be wasting out these turns. So cool, that's nice. That's another turn wasted. Fantastic. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it. Because I'm in a position where I don't have to make any reads or anything because they're kind of on the back foot trying to get momentum. They have the Gliscor here. I think what I just opt to do is I opt to knock off here on the off chance they go into anything else. I could spin again, but I'm pretty sure we outspeed Polt anyways, so I don't really need to do all that. So I'll just go for a knockoff here, just cause. So knockoff comes off, very nice. I'm gonna be a crit. A crit matters 100%. No, not really. But Gliscor goes down, which is cool. They should only have, I think, 2 turns of Veil left, if I'm not mistaken. If my math is right, because I clicked it, they'll go down to 4. I think they have 2 turns left. I'm pretty sure. So Milo comes out here. It could be Flame Orb. I'm pretty sure they have 2. Yeah, 2 turns of Veil left. What do I want to do here? This mon is very annoying. I could go on to Pelipper. Pelipper wouldn't be too bad here. I could also go into Rotom. I think what I'll do is I'll go Pelipper into Rotom. Just in case they go for like an Ice Beam or something of that nature. So we're gonna go on to Pelipper here. We got rid of the rocks, which is great. We're gonna change the weather back to rain, which is also great. I think Flame Orb would have procced as soon as they came in. I might be tripping though. But we'll see what they want. They opt to withdraw. Okay, nice little spicy doubles. They go into Dragapult. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's fine. They probably U-turn here if I had to guess, but I'm not gonna risk my Pelipper for no reason when we have a whole full HP Treads in the back. So this is a good game, man. This is a good game. I like it. They're making plays, they're making reads. All right, cool. So we're gonna go into Treads here. What do they want to do? They go for a Draco. Okay, so they're gonna drop a Draco here. It's gonna tickle a little bit. Definitely gonna tickle a little bit. I assume that they opt to withdraw here. And if they do that, I assume they go into something like Milo. So I'm gonna Volt Switch. Their Veil is also gonna wear off, which is great. I'm gonna Volt Switch here because I don't think they stay in. Because they can't kill me at -2. If they stay in, that's crazy. They've been making good plays, so I assume that they're not gonna stay in and risk their Polt. They don't want to lose a Choice Specs either. They don't want to take a knockoff. All right, cool. So they will draw here. I assume we see Milo. And if we do see Milo, I'm going hard Crawdaunt. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going hard Crawdaunt. 1000% Crawdaunt right here. This is where we get it in. They're going to Volt Switch here, which is fantastic. They're going to know we don't have Iron Head, which is fine. But we do have Crawdaunt coming in now. So I could Terra Water here and just go for Crab Hammer, but I don't think that's the best play. I think Knockoff is our best play. I really do. They are Flame Orb as well, so they're gonna be able to tank a hit, which is crazy. I thought it would have procced earlier. So I think I just go for a knockoff here. 100%. We do outspeed as well, so we're gonna knock off this thing, which does so much damage. And that's a Marvel Skill Flame Orb defense. Please don't. Please. Let's go. The only burn we want to see is on Milo, which is fantastic. So Crawdaunt's gonna come and click a button. Oh baby, yes sir. If they go into Ninetales, then so be it. So they do opt to withdraw. So Ninetales is just gonna take more damage, which is fine. Granted, it has no item. They go into Scizor, which is huge. Okay, that's fine too. It's gonna take a huge knockoff to the dome. Huge knockoff to the dome. Hey, yo, Crawdaunt, let's go, baby. This is the power of adaptability. Choice Band Crawdaunt. We're not clicking Crab Hammer, but we're clicking knockoff. It's doing the thing. So Dragapult comes out here. We are gonna have to withdraw. If they opt to drop a Draco, that's somewhat fine. I'm gonna get up out of here though, for sure. Because what could we do? Because I assume we're gonna lose Treads here, because I think they drop a Draco. I really do, but we don't really have a switch in otherwise. So we're gonna go Treads here. If we see a U-turn, that also makes sense. It's super effective against Crawdaunt, and from the health I'm at, I assume I just dropped to 1. But I mean, maybe I'm underestimating Crawdaunt, but I know its bulk is not the best. They're gonna have to U-turn. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get able to not get the play right, but we're gonna be able to like have Treads live to see another day. So we're gonna see what they want to go into. I can't believe they went into Scizor. I really thought they were gonna go into Ninetales, but they could have also been scared of Water Move. But even then, they really had no switching. So they're going to Milotic here, which is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That's my lights flicker. Oh no. I think it's time for me to change a light bulb. But what I can do here is I literally just go for Volt Switch. I don't think... How many turns of rain do we have up? We have 2 left. I don't think I need to make any crazy play. I think I just go for Earthquake. If anything, they have no more immunities. And we will outspeed this thing. So I'm just going to Earthquake. yeah, we're just gonna get the KO on this thing, which is fine. Because really, I don't really have to, like, because if I killed this thing with Volt Switch and then pivoted out into something like Crawdaunt, it would have been too good, because then Pult just comes back in, can fire off a hit on Treads or anything else on the team. So I don't think that was worthwhile. But if they go into, what would they go into? If they go into Ogerpon, that's fine, because we go into Pelipper, which would kind of suck because we have one turn of rain left, so I wouldn't want to go into Pelipper just yet. So maybe actually what I would do, I would stay in and go for like an EQ. They go into Ninetales here. Okay, cool. So they're going to switch the rain again. They can get Veil up. I really want to make the hard read into Pelipper to prevent Veil. But it's very risky because if they go for Freeze Dry for whatever reason, it's not a good time. It's very much not a good time. Maybe, you know what? Because I could do that. I don't think they go for Freeze Dry on me. I think they just try to get Veil up. If they go for Freeze Dry, then they got me. We're gonna get the rain up, which is cool, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Will they go for Freeze Dry? They could. They could. If they do, they don't. So they can't go for Veil. Fantastic. All right, cool. I figured they would, not against the Treads. Granted, we don't have Iron Head. So now I assume we see the whatchamacallit come in, the potential Freeze Dry. So I'm gonna go into Treads here. We do switch out because we that means they didn't switch out. So that's cool. Because we are slower than them, they would have switched out first. We're gonna go into Treads here, eat the Freeze Dry, which is great. Oh, nasty plots. Okay, big dog, I see you on your Wolf. Okay. So that's fine. Not really, but I'm gonna say that's fine. Do we need? I kind of want to sack Rotom here if it had to be one Mon. Because I kind of want to save this thing. So I'm gonna go into Rotom here, sack it off. I don't think we need it that much anymore. It's not good versus Ogerpon. It's not good versus this thing. It's not good versus Pult per se. So I think we just sack this thing off. I think saving Treads is the right play. They go for Blizzard of all moves. Okay, no Freeze Dry, big Blizzard. So we see Nasty Plot, Blizzard, Aurora Veil. I assume their last move is indeed Moonblast. So they don't have the defense boost. So I'm gonna go right out into. Actually, I want to see if Aqua Jet from Crawdaunt will be able to kill in the rain. That's what I want to see, because I feel like low key in the rain against Ninetales. I want to see. So if it's like max HP in the rain, Aqua Jet does 74 to 87. Yo, that is that's crazy. We're gonna go into Big Crawdaunt. We're gonna go into Big Crawdaunt. We don't even have to go into Barraskewda here. I'm gonna Terra Water though, because all we have to do is click Water moves for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna Terastallize here, and we're just gonna go for Aqua Jet. So we're gonna Terra first, which means they didn't Terra, and we're gonna see a huge, the fattest Aqua Jet, the fattest and strongest Aqua Jet you'll ever see. If you don't know, adaptability, unfortunately, it doesn't work as you would think with Terra, because you would think that you'd keep like essentially have like potentially 3 types on a mon like Crawdaunt, but really whatever you Terra into, that's what adaptability will get will give the boost to, which kind of sucks. Ninetales does go down, but it does. I mean, it kind of sucks, kind of doesn't, but I mean, it makes sense, but not really, because like, you know, if you keep your stabs while you Terra into something, I would assume like adaptability, you'd be able to, you know, get the boost to those stabs. But I guess because you like change your whole type, I guess. But to a Dragapult, how much are we doing? How much are we doing to a Dragapult? Let's see. How much are we doing to a Dragapult? In the rain, Terra Water, 38 to 45. Not really worth it. So we're gonna get up out of here. Go into Iron Treads. Yeah, that's all we really need to do. Don't wanna sack off Crawdaunt just yet, because it could be very, very nice for the Ogerpon as well. So we're gonna get up out of here. I'm going to Treads here. See what they want to go for. I assume they drop a Draco. They do drop a Draco. I think we live this. Yeah, we do live it on a smidge, even though they're gonna be able to kill us on the next one. I think my best play here is to go for an EQ, because they have Ogerpon in the back. I can't knock that thing off, just in case they do go into it. So I'm just gonna go for EQ here. And actually, no, knockoff is my best play, because if they go into Ogerpon, we don't outspeed it. So it doesn't really matter what I go for here. I'm just gonna go for EQ. They're gonna drop another Draco, which is fine. I don't think they're gonna be able to kill us. If they are indeed choice specs. They are -4 to Crawdaunt. Nah, that definitely will be able to kill us. Oh my goodness, because this Spadef is so very, very bad. It's so very, very bad. We cannot live a Draco at all. Holy moly. Oh wait, no, this is Dragalge. I'm so silly. Not Dragapult. I want to see Dragapult -4. still can't live one because we're at 77 HP. So I want to see. Granted, this is level 50, not level 100. So we'll see. We're at 77, which is 56. We could potentially live, but they have the better chance to Oko. So I'm gonna go into Barraskewda here, I think, and just fire off a liquidation. I think that's what I will do. I think that's pretty fine. Because we won't be able to get the KO with our boy, so we're just gonna go for a liquidation here. We do outspeed this thing thanks to Swift Swim. If they go into Ogerpon, then so be it. But I really don't think they have any other play. I think they have to stay in, or they just lose their Ogerpon because we outspeed them if they just hard switch. So they might opt to withdraw here just so like Polt can, because Polt can resist the water move. So they might. I don't know. I don't know. But this has been a great game. This has been a fantastic game. Shout out to my opponent. They were making some solid plays, man. You love to see it. But like the big turn of tides was when they went hard scissor on the Chrono, and Chrono was just able to deal massive damage to Milo and also deal massive damage. It just straight up took out the Scizor, which is crazy. That is actually crazy. The Dewops will draw here, so we're gonna get a big. I wish I clicked flip turn. Because Chrono could be able to get another one. But this thing is gonna come out. It's gonna break the mold. It's not gonna matter though, because this thing, it might just die. In all honesty, yeah, it just dies. It's Choice Banded in the rain. Choice Banded in the rain, man. So we're gonna get up out of here. I mean, we're not gonna get up out of here. The Ogerpon's gonna get up out of here. They have Polt left. I do think they live liquidation for full because it is a resisted hit. We probably go down here, but it'll do enough to where I think Cronut will be able to just be able to take this thing out. Yeah, so almost, but that's so much damage. So much damage. Do we drop here? We do indeed drop because Barraskewda is the frailest fish, obviously, but it does hit like a truck, as you've seen. So rain's gonna stop, but we don't even need it at this point. We just go hard Chronon here and then click Aqua Jet. That's all we need to do. 3 minutes left, but that's more than enough time for Chronon to come in and pick up another KO here. So we're gonna go for an Aqua Jet, deal some massive damage. Massive meaning we're just gonna kill it. Aqua Jet's gonna come off here, and that should be the game. Survey says it isn't the game, so that is the power of Chronon, bro. Yo, all you have to do is click Aqua Jet, Crab Hammer, or Knockoff. Clearly, we click Knockoff like crazy, so like you could be like Terra Dark if you really wanted to. But Terra Water in the rain is very fun. Of course, we didn't get to click Crab Hammer, but we did get to click Knockoff and Aqua Jet quite a bunch. You guys saw the power of even just Aqua Jet in the rain with Terra Water boosted from adaptability as well. So that's super duper fun. Shout out to the opponent again. That was a fun one. But if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below if I can pronounce it correctly. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post. Without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm gonna get up out your hair and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.